Hello there, welcome back. Today we'll be solving one of our IGCSE ICT paper of November. This paper is paper 3, October-November 2011. Let's start doing it. Creating a document, this evidence where you can place your evidence files. You work for a company called Hotel Design. You are going to manipulate a spreadsheet about the performance of athletes in javelin so as they prepare for 2012 Olympic Games. Use a suitable software package, load the file n1javelin.csv. First of all, you have to extract your files that you have, and you need to open up the file j1javelin. Okay, click and arrange everything. Place your name, send number, country number in the header. Place an automated file name and path in the footer. So file, print, page setup, file name and path. Okay, and in the header place your name, center, number, and place your candidate number. Okay, next what you have to do is search the internet to find the current Olympic record holders for men and javelin women. These records will be those set for April 19, set after April 1986, when the type of javelin changed. For each of these records, find the athlete's name, country, distance, year, and this. So what we need to find is, we will search for this from the internet. Okay, here we go. Now what we need to do is, once we get the information, we need to fill up this for the men and for the women. So this is what we do. Okay, let me see if I get it. Men's record denotes performance, list of athletes. Okay, event javelin throw, this is for men. Norway. Nation games were held their date. Okay, so this is what I get for the men, 90.57. You can search for more records in order to get the exact information. For men, meter distance was this much. Obviously I don't need the M, I will format it. Okay, name was this. Country was Norway. Year was 2008. And city was Beijing. And for the female, we have distance was this much. The name was this. The year was 2004. And it was Athens. Okay, now let's start with the question. We don't need this anymore. Again, the battery is a U-confirmed result. Place only cells A1 to A4. Make sure print only cells A1 to A4. Make sure name and number is present. So we need to print from A1 to A4. We need to print this. We go to file and we say print selection. Right, next. In cell A8. Okay. use lookup function to show the country name from the file this. So here we go. So obviously we have to look up the values over from here. So what we do is equals to the lookup value, and so I placed it in the wrong cell. It had to be over here. So equals to v lookup. Now we have to find what? The code. To look up for the code. That's the code. That's the two columns that we have. Comma 2, comma 0. Alright, next. Replicate the function. In K2, use a function to select and display the longest of the throws made by the leader in K8. So don't close this file before you print, otherwise this path will be too long. This path, if I print the formulas, it will come like this, but if I close the file, the path will become too long. So in K8, I need to find the best throw. This means is equals to the max value and replicate. Because athletes sometimes miss a throw or throw outside the area, this is recorded in the spreadsheet as no throw using the letters NT. In cell L8, use a function to add the distances of the throws for this athlete. Ensure that the function does not include the distances of if it is recorded as NT, a no throw. Replicate the function. Total throw. So what we can do is we can do this with sum, and we can even do this with sum if. In both cases it will work, because in any way NT is not a numeric figure and it will not be added. You get the point? So even this will work. If you use sum if, it was at this range, so sum is fine. There's nothing wrong with using sum over here. Okay. In Selenium, use a function to count the number of throws that were not NT. I'll read again. Not recorded as empty. So is equal to count f range criteria. This is for not. And whenever you use a countif function, you have to use the criteria in double quotes. So not empty. Here you go. So it tells me there are only 3 numeric values over here. Next, in N8, calculate the average throw length for only the throws where the distance was recorded. Use the content of cell L8 and M2. Average throw length L8 and M2. Round the value to one decimal place. Make it round. So use the round function for that. 2 1 decimal place. How like this? In cell A08, use a formula to display the word yes if the athlete's longest throw breaks the Olympic record, or display no if it does not. Remember that there are 2 records, one for men and one for women. Replicate this function so that it automatically displays for each athlete. Now, basically what we have to do is that if it's a female, if it's a male, and if its best throw is greater than this value, it should display yes. otherwise display no. Or if it's a female and it's best, forgot to build up this, we'll just do it again. And if it breaks the record, displays yes, otherwise no. Now in order to do this, the best way is to use the OR for the male and the female, the AND for a single male or a female. For example, if this is equals to male, and at the same time this value is greater than this value, right? Now in this case, D3 obviously needs to be static, right? Okay, then or do what? Or comma and again. Why and again? Because now we have to do for the female. If this is equals to female and this is greater than this, which again will be static, then do what? Or no, then do what? Otherwise yes, otherwise no. Enter. So it will accordingly give the answers. That's how it works. Right line the cells in columns D to O. Okay. Set the page orientation to landscape. Save the model and with the file name this. Save it as an Excel workbook if you want the formulas to be saved. Hide columns B to J. Print the spreadsheet showing the formula used. Make sure the content of all cells are visible. So we need to press Ctrl tilde, click, double click, and then what? Okay, and the printout fits on 2 pages wide. So we go to File, Print, Page Setup, fit to 2 pages wide and multiple pages tall, and make it A4. Okay, so that's what we get. Come back. Select all the data. We make all the data in columns A to O fully visible. A to O fully visible. So click and double click in the columns to make everything visible. Select only that list with the country is Great Britain. Country is Great Britain. So since this is being noted, what I'll do is go here, come here, I'll just put a space in case. Now I'll do it again. So I'll filter, and now I'll use X filters equals grade right. Oh, sorry. What I'll do is, instead of applying it over here, I'll try to apply it over here now. this. Switch it off. Equals sorry, great. Okay, 1, 2, 3 is still not being visible. What is this? Right. So what I'll do is I'll select this over here and filter it. Okay, then what do we have to do? Countries representation, use that list name and average distance of close to create video. Okay, select what are the countries representation. Use the athlete's name and the average distance that each of these athletes chose to create a vertical bar chart. Name and average distance. Name and average distance to create a vertical bar chart. So select this. This vertical bar chart. Done. Right. Done. Interrogated and all that. Let's come to this part. Create a new folder. We're going to edit a web page and manipulate the objects within it. Create a new folder, call this into work area. Have fun files. Open this. In a simple application, you will manipulate this image and create background image which will be used in a style sheet. Okay, n1 dot then do what? Resize the image so it is 800 pixel wide and maintain aspect ratio. Take a screenshot to show how you resize. Place this in a evidence document and save it as this. That's how we do it. You need to take a screenshot of this and show it. Take a screenshot of this as well and show it. Next, reduce the image necessary to ensure that stored image is no more than 50 KB. So make sure it's not more than 50 KB. It is 35 KB. Take a screenshot and show this as well. Open the file this GIF in single application. Flip the image. Swim.gif. Very swim, yes. Done. Save it as this. JPG. Okay, if you can't find JPG over here, what you can do is file, save for web. Instead of sort package, open the file javelin.html. NS6 has been attached to the web page but may not be the most appropriate. These are style sheets that select the most appropriate style sheet and attach to the web page. So we have to see which looks better, and we need to attach that one. So let's see Which one's better? This is 6. Delete it. Browse. No. We need to browse where? Papers. Oh. Let's try 7. No, that font is too big. Okay. What else do we have? 7, 8, 9. We have. Okay, let's do it this way. 8. No, that wasn't 8. Not bad at all. Let's try more. Okay. 8 done, 9 wasn't done. Not better than 8 because the color scheme is not good. And now let's try, one was left and that was this one. Okay. Fine, this is also good. So I believe this or 8 is the same. They're good. Next part. If necessary, resize your browser window so that the background image fits on the background image fits the window. We have tiling. We didn't save this. That's what the problem was. Remember the admin folder. This seems to be best. I don't think so, but N1BG5. It's not been saved. Weren't we supposed to? Okay, so if we've dashed aged, look at 7. So what I'll do is I'll just make this 7, save it. So now if I come here, I get that image. Now I need to resize my browser window. What they're trying to say is if I press F7 and view it, so I need to resize my browser window in such a way that it is visible, right? Okay. Next, so the name was wrong actually. Okay, place the names and number, change the HTML so that the image this is 80 pixel wide. Okay, replace hold on. necessary segment, replace the candidate name center number. Right, we'll do that. Change the HTML so that the one is 80 pixel wide and bin type. Is this the one? Yes, 80 pixel wide. So what I do is press shift and make it only 80 pixel wide. Right. So the padding, cell spacing to 4:4. Middle table to 4:4. So make it 4 and 4. Select from this folder the most appropriate images to replace the word this. Archery. Athletics. You can search from the internet if you don't know what archery actually is. This is the best for athletics. Cycling. Fencing. This was fencing actually. Let's read it wrong. This is fencing. And this is archery. Okay. Next, make sure that the image placed in it is 5.2 is 50 pixel high. So this is not 50 pixel high. Right. Okay. Create a hyperlink, click here to point to the website. This. And target should be this. You will hyperlink from the image this to point to the file this. The swimming GIF is not appearing, so I have to make it appear again. Size too big. Just want to confirm the size of this. Okay, right. It doesn't say anything about the size, so it's fine. Same window, so target will be nothing. Save this. Print a copy of the code. Okay, file, print the code. Okay, print code, and you need to print in the browser. Both. You need to print both of them. In the browser window, in the browser window, probably you have to print this and you have to print this if it does not fit on one page. Why? Okay then, see you till the next tutorials. Bye.